Hello, everyone! Wow. Welcome! Welcome to our stream!
Good morning, everybody. My name is Megan Peltz. I'm the Associate Manager on the Digital Sales Team, and clearly we're very excited because today I am joined by two lovely people, so I will hand it off to...
Hi, everyone. My name is Anna. I'm an Associate Soundist here at Square Enix, and I'm really happy to be here today, and we're joined by a very special guest.
Greetings, people of Twitch! Paul Castro Jr. I'm the voice of this guy right here, Rindo in Neo the World Ends With You, and it is so amazing to be here and be with both of these two amazing people.
Woo! No, you are the amazing guest here today. This is all about you. So we're
Yes, so we just wanted to have a really fun hangout stream with Paul, kind of get to talk to him, hang out and play the game Neo the World Ends With You. If you are a TUI Nation in the chat, hello. But if you don't know what Neo the World Ends With You or what the world ends with you in general, don't worry, we will explain everything for you guys and just highlight such an amazing game.
Yeah, and then in addition to it, we will be peppering our dear friend Paul here with some questions about just the process, the experiences of things, and all kinds of fun, good things from behind the scenes that you might not know about, Paul. So, you ready, Paul?
Maybe things I don't know.
Yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in and get started with the game, and yeah, we're just gonna have some fun. So
let's dive right in.
Dive right in. So Neo, the world ends with you. Shall we continue? We have a continue.
Let's continue.
Continue. So for those who don't know, Neo, the world ends with you is a game that came out kind of a while back. And back in 2021, it was released. It's a follow-up game to the original The World Ends With You that came out in 2007, almost 15 years ago on the DS. So it's a beloved franchise with many people really having this series near and dear to their hearts. And, we decided to have a follow-up game. But don't worry, if you have not played the original The World Ends With You, a lot of people ask, do you have to play the game, the first game? And the answer is no, you do not. Neo, The World Ends With You is brand new characters and a brand new story that happens to take place in the first, universe of the original game. So you can just pick up Neo, jump right in, and, have fun and stuff, right? So
yeah, no, that was excellently said, Anna, honestly. I mean, Anna is a huge fan of the franchise. I think we're all huge. Yeah. Of course, Paul, you're a huge fan of the franchise.
Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
Yeah. So basically, the story of Neo the World Ends With You is we'll soon find out that our main character here, Rindo, gets thrown into some wacky situations, and he has to survive a certain game for a while. And if he doesn't survive and complete the challenges, things happen. So without going too much into spoiler territory, we're going to find out exactly what happened. What's going on?
What's going to happen? The One-A-Foe building.
Oh, here we go.
Well, look who it is.
Ooh.
It's very nice.
So Paul, I want to ask you, right off the bat, how did you end up being a voice actor? If you don't mind sharing that story.
Wow. I sold my soul. I was to make a long story and I guess life short.
Yeah.
I started out I found acting in college, but by way of being a fan of video games
Naturally.
and anime, and I was in a intro to acting class in college while I was I might have been a criminal justice major or poli-sci. I was all over the place.
I understand.
From there, I went to this intro to acting class because I just wasn't satisfied doing those things.
Yeah.
I just can't sit and in one place for very often. I need to be acting ridiculous and having fun. So, not that there's no job, but for me, it just was not computing. I also did pre-med for a while. But anyway,
Wow.
so...
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't go that route. But I wound up saying to this teacher, I'm really interested in voice acting. This stuff is really cool. And they're like, well, if you want to become a voice actor, first you gotta learn to become an actor. And then I fell in love with theater, and I fell in love with acting, and all the various, styles and genres. And then I did a bunch of plays. I moved to New York. I went to NYU.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
And the rest is kind of history.
I mean, I think you would have honestly made a great medical professional. I will give you
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy how things just take
Your
off.
bonus, bro! That's crazy!
That's amazing. No, it's really cool. And now here you are voicing our protagonist, Rindo.
Surreal. It was an absolute surreal thing to be a part of because, like you said, I was a huge fan of the game, the original game when it came out, and I was like, wait, they're making a second one? Not even like that I'm a part of it yet. That became a whole other can of worms for me to process as that happened.
No, I love it. Yeah, it's really cool. And so the fact that you're here as Rindo, can you like share like some opportunities of how this came to be of you voicing Rindo? How did you become Rindo? The birth of Rindo, the origin story.
We want to know.
I bribed, the heads of Square Enix. I told them, listen, this is getting made. I have to be a part. Now, I got it like an audition, just like any other ones, but this one was very interesting in particular because this artwork and, like, the Nomura style of things and everything that he kind of touches, like, when I saw the artwork, because there was artwork in the audition, and I was like, wait a second. It's a little familiar, and so I didn't know what it was, because it's been a long time since the first game came out, and they put it on the Switch, right? Or it was the mobile game. I can't remember which one came first, the Switch or the mobile game.
Well, that would have been
before us. Yeah.
So one of those happened. It's been a while, and then I was like, "There's no way that this is a part of that." But then when I got the booking for it, I still didn't even really know that my character was the main character.
Oh wow!
And so I get into the session, and Matt Ferd, who's the localization director who I worked with on the game with Bob Buchholz, they were like, "Okay, so this game is the Neo: The World Ends With You." I was like,
We're like, wait a minute.
Which game?
They're like, yeah, your character is Rindo. I'm like, okay, so I maybe have like a couple lines. They're like, okay, you're the main character.
You're like, wait a second.
I had this moment of like out of body, like I literally rose from myself, and I was like, wait a second. I had the anime monologue, like, wait a second, you're a part of this game that you've been waiting for forever. And so it was just kind of crazy. I just got very lucky with an audition, and I think the reason why I got very lucky with it was, for whatever reason, Rindo is such a well-written character, and he's just so real.
He's so good.
He's just such a real character, and he's like flawed in his thinking. And there's moments in this game where like he doesn't want to do the heroic thing, He wants to keep doing different things, and he has to keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
And so he realizes like, oh, okay, maybe I should do this thing. So I think I really resonated with that, and maybe because I like to avoid confrontations.
Moments.
I love it.
Yeah.
But here we have a decision. Brett is asking Rindo if he wants to go for Indian food or should we get ramen food. What do you guys think?
This is a big moment for
This is like an important plot point decision.
And I'm gonna be honest with you both. I'm curious what you got. I love them both.
Yeah, they're so good.
I do.
What are you going with?
I'm going with Indian today.
Indian?
Honestly, I'm going with Indian.
I do like a good curry.
Let's go Indian. Let's go Indian. Sada masala, I'm game.
Sure, let's eat. Rindude. Okay, let's go, Rindude.
Oh.
What a great nickname, right?
It's such
Dude, Dragon. I wish those were mine.
Yeah.
They could be your nicknames. We will not stop you.
No?
Yeah.
Paul Dude? Paul Dragon?
I really like the food in this game. Like, it's so stylized. The art is so stylized, and the food. I remember when I was playing this game, I was always so hungry because the food looks so good.
It does.
And
it's such a big part of like the game. You have to constantly keep making sure that the characters are like full to get the power-ups and stuff. So, listen, I'm all for anything that incorporates, being hungry and getting this character stuff.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, like, food is actually really important in the game. It's part of the mechanics where you get a lot of your stamina and your strength and your abilities from eating food. So throughout the day, as you know, it takes place in Tokyo, Shibuya, the modern day city. And it has a lot of hip and trendy places and a lot of cool shops for food. So, if you're just exploring throughout the game and wondering, hey, I'm kind of hungry, let's get some food. There's so much in this game that has to offer, so you can go ahead and check what you would like. So it's very, very yummy.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. Well, all right. I'm going to go right into the next question. If you're ready. If you are ready.
I hope I am.
I hope because I'm asking. No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. What do you remember the most about this particular recording?
It's such a memorable time for me. Like the drives even to Skylark where I recorded this. Like every day I was blasting The World Ends With You music, like Twister on repeat, Calling on repeat.
As you should.
Yeah, and it, like some Kingdom Hearts music too.
Let's go.
This game, so just like that part of me on an emotional level was really, it just left a really big imprint. And then working on this game, it was such a collaborative effort with, you know, Matt Bird and Bob. It was just really well writing, and the scenes are just like, it's just, they're great scenes, they're great moments as an actor. You get to
It's so
really
good.
play, and it's to like experience the story as the voice actor was very special too. I felt like I was getting like a sneak peek at something that I would have played anyway. So like as I'm watching like a scene happen, like a cut scene happen for the first time, I'm like, wait, this is happening. Like, okay, Paul, you ready? I'm like, no. Okay, all right, can we watch that one more time? You know? So it was just
You're
really
so
memorable.
invested in it.
Yeah.
I was. Oh gosh, especially stuff like later in the game. No spoilers, but
No
No
spoilers.
spoilers. We will not spoil it
Yeah.
for anybody out there.
Yeah, as a fan first, you're like reading through the script, you're like, oh my goodness, this happened!
Yeah.
Like, oh, so nice.
It's such a good game, and you're gonna be surprised, and you're gonna have like just such emotional euphoria at times. It's just, it has like so much. I'm so glad we're doing it.
Yeah,
We're just glad you're here.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
It's honestly a dream come true. Like, everyone here at work knows how much I love The World Ends With You. It is my little icon. I have Mr. Mew as my
She does.
icon.
Seriously, shout out to Anna here because we met
Yes,
at a
Anna.
convention. And I knew she was special. Like I was just like, and the fact that her, Megan, and Jay, who's not here, but like y'all set this up. It's like I know there's people out there that really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was super fun. I was cosplaying Rindo, and I was like, hello, Paul. Nice to meet you, dressed as Rindo.
Perfect.
Yeah, oh, I remember The World Ends With You holds such a special place in my heart. Like, I remember when the original game was coming out. I remember the TV commercials. I don't know if you guys remember the TV commercials from the first game, but
Yes.
it was
I'm gonna age
so
myself.
back in the day. But do you have any fond memories from playing the original first The World Ends With You?
I can put myself to places where I was in my life playing this game, being like when I was in school, that you could go like outside and sit outside for lunch. And I remember I'd bring my DS out there and I'd sit and play it.
Oh.
Like, 10:30. Like you'd eat and then you'd have like extra time to like go outside if you wanted to, or just sit at the lunch table and sneak playing the game. And I was just so invested because even the first game, like, and you know, shout out to Jesse David Cordy, like the voice acting that goes on in the first game is so great, and it's just there's a character I feel that like resembles somebody, like any type of person in life. And I resonated with Neku, I resonated with Beat. And I loved Sho, Minami Moto. That's my boy.
Oh no! Oh no, Fred!
Moment right here in this game.
Oh no! Oh, what is happening? Crazy.
I like how we all got.
We're like,
okay.
We're like invested.
But this was like such a cool like introduction animated scene that I was just like, this sold me when I watched this for the first time.
I know. Was this one of the first scenes that you recorded?
I think
for?
this was one of the first scenes that we recorded, yeah, if I remember correctly. Oh, like, because there's different processes. Sometimes you're doing these things to picture, so you're trying to an extent, match the lip flaps, which is what happens in voice acting. So, you know, you take them kind of bit by bit, and the other times, like, you can often just have to match a certain time duration. But this was one of the first ones I got to watch. I'm like, yeah, this game is gonna be good.
Yeah, I love the camera scenes and the angles. It's just so cool seeing these characters move and talk, and it's like, dream come true.
Shout out Griffin Burns and Fred.
Go,
Phenomenal.
Fred! Oh, I love how dynamic they are. Oh no, the little monsters.
And they're just kind of like, whoa, this is like a movie or something.
Yeah, so it's like something weird is happening around them and they're like not sure what is happening because, you know, they're just regular high school kids just, you know, enjoying a regular day in Shibuya, and then a random monster comes and attacks. It's like, whoa, what is happening?
That was happening, like,
I don't think I know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would react, honestly. I'd probably just keep drinking my coffee and be like, this is
well, in LA.
yeah.
Oh no, not the truck. No. Oh no, oh, he's seen this before. What's gonna happen?
Oh no, what?
No! Fred!
Oh!
The live reaction. Like, we know what's coming, but
No! Yeah, I mean, if I saw one of my best friends die in front of me, I would be devastated too.
this just took a dark turn.
Yeah,
Let's turn it back around.
Yeah,
But this was so pretty and stuff like this. Like kind of looks like a live stream.
It does. The inspiration. Yeah, for those who don't know, also like Tetsuya Nomura actually was part of the character design for The World Ends With You. So he was part of the character design. He designed Rindo himself using his typical stylized elements. But we also have other character designers such as Gen Kobayashi and Miki Yamashita. They also designed Fret and they also did Nagi. So it's really cool that each person has their own character and they get to design how they would like it in the game. So it's really, really nice to see all their own personal artistic touches in this game. And yeah, they all look amazing. I was just like, let's go.
That's such a cool collaboration to have separate people bringing a very unique style to it. It really that makes them very individualized. And these characters are very specifically individual in perfect ways.
Yeah, I love they each have their own distinct style and their element. Like you can tell like what type of character they are just from like looking at them, and it's great. So I love it. It's very nice. Yeah, so did you have like a favorite part while voice acting Rindo throughout the whole session?
There's so many, and there you go.
There we go. The opening.
There's all those shout outs.
There's so many good moments. Without getting into spoilers too, just like any moment where Rindo is really confronted with a really emotional, intense decision that he has to make. This game really focuses on friendship to a degree, and it's kind of like the first game. It resonates with people with real life emotional problems, and kind of like the way that Rindo has this mask. You know, it says a lot about how his character, and he doesn't want to always talk or get involved. So there's just like a lot of those moments where he's like standing up for himself or finding out that moment to break out of his shell. It's just and anything with any of like these scenes with Fred are so fun and crazy. It's such a dynamic between the two. It's just it was so much fun. And Griffin again he's a great scene partner.
Yes, go Griffin.
That definitely makes sense. I mean, especially like the more emotional depth that a character has, I think it just makes it more. That's got to be more relatable for you as a voice actor, and just like connecting with that character while you're playing them, right?
Yeah,
I hope that made sense.
Very much so. I think, like I was saying earlier, he's a very real character, and it's not like it's not cliche really the way he has a reaction. They're very detailed and nuanced, and he has moments where he doesn't always do the cookie cutter version of a protagonist thing. So for me, I really enjoyed that as an actor to like play into that truth.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of internal monologues, and he discusses what's going on, and having that real conversation with yourself. We don't always have that. We just see what the character does, and that's it. But you really get to see what is this character thinking, and for me as the actor, it kind of created more of a fluid transition for a lot of things that happen.
It's incredible.
That is truly awesome. And the world.
Chills.
So go buy it!
Go buy it! Go buy it! Speaking of buying the game, if you guys haven't noticed, there is a promotion happening right now on Steam. Megan, would you like to talk a little bit about it?
I will take over. I am sales. I will fly.
Go sales!
Yeah, it's currently 50% off on Steam, and if you want to go and check out this game that we're playing right now, now is a great time to do so. That will be up until the 8th, so go on, get out there. Get out there,
While you
people.
can, now is the time. Great time to play this game.
Yeah, so if you see us throughout the game stream and playing it, and you're like, wow, this is pretty cool, feel free to check out that promotion that we have on Steam. I think it's a pretty good deal, you know? Like, half off for such a gem of a game, I think is amazing.
I own probably 4 different copies of it, but I might have to just get it again.
Gotta get it. Gotta get all
good deal.
Gotta get all the games. I love this, and yeah, it's really awesome. But as we can see here, Rindo is like, what is going on?
I love that. I love that animation.
The different reactions and faces are so great.
I really like how faithful they kind of kept that stylized elements in terms of talking with the characters from the first game. It's a very comic book painterly style with the speech bubbles, and I like how it's still a nod to that first game, but enhanced so that we can all enjoy for all players and stuff. So it's really nice to see. It reminds me so much of a comic book.
Yeah, as someone who loved the first game, I really felt like they paid homage to so much of what made that game so unique and beautiful and
I agree.
perfect in its own way, but also took opportunities to make it unique in its own right that I thought was like, yes, this enhances it to a whole new level, and it made it like that's what you kind of want from a sequel. At least that's what I want from a sequel, is a different version of what you've already experienced.
Yes.
Agreed, 100%. Yeah, and I just like how the story's expanding as well. It expands from the first game as well. But again, you don't have to play the first game.
You don't have to play the first one.
You don't have to play the first one to enjoy it.
I
I would personally recommend, if you can play the first game, I would recommend it. But it's not a requirement in order to enjoy.
And there's an anime.
And there's an anime. That's right. So if you don't have access to the original game, don't worry. There is an anime that like recaps the entire first game, and then you can just hop right into the the world ends with you.
This is just so great. I love every time just seeing in the background the Shibuya. Have you? Okay, I gotta ask. Have you been to Shibuya yourself? Oh, that head drop. No.
I really want to. I'm hoping next year, my partner Allie and I, we really want to go for Sakura season. Like just all the cherry
Wonderful
blossoms.
time to go.
Yeah, it's on the plan for us. We will be going, and we will take pictures at every place that is represented.
Please do. Because I need to see them when that happens. I think
know.
Anna too. We all want to see them.
Yeah, I think I had the opportunity to go to Japan a couple years ago, and the first thing when I got there in Shibuya, I was like, oh my goodness, the world is with you! And it was really nice to see like these iconic places throughout all of Shibuya and Tokyo. Like, I've seen this in a game, and now here it is in front of me. Like, this is iconic and amazing.
That's a cool thing that this game allows you to do too, is you get to really explore like a good representation of what Shibuya is like. So like you feel like you probably feel like you've been there after playing this game if you go there. Like, oh, I know all this, because they do such a great job of highlighting what makes it so special. Yeah, I'm just so excited.
No, I think it's funny that you mentioned that, because that was kind of how I felt just being there. I was there back in January, and just walking around, I was just like, oh boy, it's the world ends with you.
Yeah, it's kind of
Not
like
quite, but it was that same reaction of like, huh, you do have that thought for a second.
Yeah, it's very surreal. And shout out Max Udell, he's so great.
Kichi, I loved his performance. It's
amazing.
so good. All out. No, but yeah, the world, like Shibuya and Tokyo, I love how the team made it a one-to-one creation of the real life Shibuya. For instance, if you look at the 109 building, not too long ago it got renovated. So in the old game, it had red letters for 109, but in this game, the 109 letters are actually kind of pinkish purple because it fits to the modern update that they did in Tokyo. So it's really nice.
The details.
The details.
We appreciate them details.
Very nice. Oh, there he is.
The name's Kaichi Suzuki.
Yeah.
He's such a wild character. I love it.
But my teammates
I just love how you can tell when like all three of us are just so focused on what's happening, doing like gameplay streams, because we genuinely love and engage with these products ourselves. So we get ourselves caught in just staring at what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't with Square at the time when Neo was announced, but I remember when Neo was announced, I like lost my mind and like kind of started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, Neo! It's so good.
I remember the day that the trailer came out that had like all the voice actors on it.
Yeah.
I was sleeping and I woke up and I just saw all these notifications on my phone. I was like,
What's going on?
and I tapped to Allie. She was laying next to me. She was like, wait a second, this is like a trailer. That has your name on it! It's cool that, you know, the Square Enix did that too, to like shout out us like that. It really made that moment so kind of special and felt so included and celebrated this game series that is beloved by so many people here.
So many people, yeah.
Yeah, it's truly, I remember it trending on Twitter. It was like #1.
Yeah.
I had waken up from bed too, and I immediately checked the trending tag, and it was like, #1, Neo, the world ends with you. It was so good. I loved it, and it was really cool how they just like dropped that announcement trailer, and then another trailer with all the cast, and it was just built that hype and excitement.
It was so good. Like they're great trailers too. Like,
That must have been such a good morning for you. Like
surreal. It was just a really surreal thing, because even just on as a fan, like it was like two different emotions happening at the same time. It's what a special thing that we were able to get all these years later. I don't think anyone was like expecting a series like this to come back.
I'm sure it was like very hard to like keep this like inside for so long time until the announcement of like, oh my gosh, I want to share it with the world, but I have to like keep it inside. And
That's
so
the-
when it was announced, you're like, finally, I
know.
can share
That's
it.
the life of a voice actor sometimes, and just acting in general with these NDAs and stuff. You like, it's like, I know this information. It's so, it's tough, but you, as someone who really cares about the experience that a fan has, because I've been on the receiving of that end of that so much, it's like you want to give it that full, honest experience for people and fans. And I mean, even like when the trailer came out, I think there was such a great like progression and hype of what there was to come for this game. I mean, the fact that we're sitting here playing it now. It's so cool.
Yes, we put lots of love and care into this, so I'm so glad it came into fruition. And
Oh yeah,
came
so
to
many
be.
people too to thank, even just like internally, like Endo-san, Yolande, just a lot of people. But mostly, I'm still just happy that you're sitting here next to me. I'm such an engaging person. I feel like I keep looking to you. I don't do that, but I can't help it.
I have a lot of energy. I think
It's good.
It was very difficult for my mom when I was growing up, like, especially.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah,
Shout out to Paul.
and apologies to Allie that she has to deal with me and like this, but like I get so enthusiastic about this stuff because I really do still feel like that kid who just has such a good time in these stories.
Yeah.
It's like they really influence who you are as a human
they do.
being.
They do,
yeah.
absolutely.
I just, as a kid, I'd be in my room like playing these games, like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened! Like it's just
Same.
such a memorable moment for me in my life, and I love it. I'll always be a gamer, and I really love that it's more people are getting accessibility with all these different platforms you can play it on.
Exactly.
It's not just like you're a this console or PC. It's like everybody is getting an opportunity in different ways to enjoy these games, and I just love that. I love that more people get to play them.
Exactly, and it looks like right now we can now fight these monsters. So
Let's fight some monsters,
let's
Amy.
fight
We'll fight.
I trust you.
So essentially in the game, these monsters are called noise, and then you can fight and battle them. You can highlight, Rindo can read people's minds. Like if I had the ability to read people's minds, I would go, whoa, it'd be
that'd
crazy. But as Rindo is reading minds of the people around him, he can also engage with these little icon noises, and if you just run through them, you can engage a battle. So let's see how this goes. So
Fight
we're
'em.
gonna fight them.
Fight him, Anna. Fight him.
So they use like certain pins. So by using these pins, they have certain abilities, and you can equip them, and it assigns to a certain button, and then you can fight these monsters. And we shall see how we go. Here we go. Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck, Anna. We don't need to wish you luck. You got this.
Yes.
You're a fan. Don't even pretend.
Oh, okay. So why? Ooh.
So Brett's got a dope pin to start with.
Yes. And then we can dodge. Oh.
Yeah.
And then we have Rindo. There. Drop the beat.
One of my favorite voice lines I think people appreciate is when like Rindo's doing a combo in battle and he just goes like, woo!
He like jumps in the air and he's like, woo! He's like, I got this. Yeah, as you can see, you can switch between Rindo and Fret depending on your preference. And once the pins run out, you do have to switch to a different character. But it looks like we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And damage.
Yeah, got
That's
A.
really what it comes down to.
Got A in damage.
You got an A where it mattered. Anna.
In the damage. So yeah, the more monsters you fight, of course, you can like chain them, and then they will get you stronger and more rewards. So it's very nice. But Paul, speaking of Square Enix and stuff, like you had mentioned before in your like podcasts and your personal Twitch streams that you're a huge fan of Square Enix. So do you have a favorite personal Square Enix IP or like a favorite personal Square Enix game aside from The World Ends with You, of course?
Okay. Take that off the table.
Taking favorites aside.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Square Enix games. I really truly grew up in playing like every Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy 11 for a bit. I feel like I experienced more of life in game of Final Fantasy 11 than I did like in middle school and high school or whenever it came out that I was playing it. I played that game so much. And I remember I put in like my first resumes like team leading because I used to run a link show.
Oh, that's so good.
I was like, this 13-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I was like a 13-year-old kid who had like, I made my own website, and I was like telling these people I kind of fight
Whoa.
gods in sky. It was such an amazing experience. So Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII in particular. I mean, come on.
Yep.
I love so much about 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those games for me at a point in my life, I really just like each one of them was just like you're just on par with everything I'm experiencing in life right now. And so I love Final Fantasy. Dragon Quest is great.
Yes.
I mean,
The slimes.
The slimes.
Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Kingdom Hearts was just such an amazing experience for me too, and that just I think every time I play I start to cry.
Oh,
It's just so good. Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of my favorite
Kingdom
games.
Hearts was my favorite.
Yeah.
it's so good. That's also a fave.
Relatable.
Relatable. Hashtag
You know, there's really such good games, and I'm excited for all of them. Like I'm so hyped for 16. I'm so hyped for I played 14 for a while too.
Oh, 14 girl.
14. Let's go.
I really love this company and what it's been a part of in my life, and I think there's like something for everybody really. I really think Square Enix does a great job of putting out games that people really feel like represent something that they can enjoy. So
Look at Anna and I getting emotional. We're like, oh.
Crying in front of Hachiko's statue.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to make it a little bit trickier then for you since we're going into,
Okay.
we'll talk about this one as a specific favorite for you.
okay.
Can you name 3 things about this game, about specifically this game, that you think are great, and why do you feel that way?
Well, I'm going to take myself out of this answer, but I'm going to talk about something that I'm a part of, and that's the voice acting. And I have to say, like, remove me from this. And if you just look at the voice acting from everybody across the board, there's a lot of people here that this was like either their first job or they were relatively unknown. They had worked on some things, but there's like a lot of really prolific voice actors who have done a ton. Like, I think Christina V plays like some small characters, and there's like tons of people who've been doing this, but a lot of people like me who not many people know got a chance to shine. So the voice acting is just so good. I just really love all the performances that people did, and it was like everybody was holding, even though we recorded separately, everybody was like raising the bar, and I think we had a really great opportunity to shine. Miranda Parkin, who plays Nagi, she's so great, like phenomenal performance. The voice acting I really just enjoyed, and the fact that I got to be in line with other people doing a great job, it just made me look better, I was like, so, it just makes the experience all that much better. The voice acting I would say is one. The art style and like just the feel and the aesthetic of the game is so unique. It's so like current. It's got a style that makes you want to play it.
It does, absolutely.
It's something unlike I've ever seen before, and the way that it has all these unique different elements in it, like the way when we go into this like this different world, version, we're seeing different things, and it's just
It's so cool.
It's so
you see all
cool.
these various people's thoughts that are happening, and I just think that there's not, except for the first game, there's not really that's like this. So I really enjoyed that. And I mean, the art is all. I mean, the clothing style. We talked about that.
Yeah.
But it's that's just such a very fun, unique like element of the game. You can find your favorite brands and like whatever style you feel. There's moments in the game where it plays a huge part too, like equipping certain things, and I just really enjoy that. I think it makes the game all that more enjoyable to get invested in various brands, and then also I'll throw out the pins too. Like
The pins, yeah, you gotta throw out the
absolutely.
pins.
there's not like there's great pins that you can use and definitely like abuse to get you. But I think that there's just like the leveling up aspect of the pins and everything was really fun. The combat. Listen, I'm gonna go off forever. But the combat too, I thought different than the first game.
Yeah.
This took a very unique turn on that, and it made it so fun. And like when you get into complicated battles, you're like, it's almost like playing like a rhythm game.
It is.
You get like into the flow and this groove, and you're like trying to time things perfectly and utilize different synergies. And then the beat
Exactly.
drops. It's great. Yeah, it's. I really enjoyed playing this game.
Oh, I'm going to ask you a follow-up question to that then. So You're bringing up the fashion, and that's a huge part
That's
of
a huge part of the game.
huge part of these games. Do you feel like it influenced your personal style in any way?
Did you want to play a little bit?
Me?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh gosh.
Anna's distracting.
I know. If you also notice, sorry to interrupt, there's
Yeah.
also like puzzles that we have to solve, and chat if they can help out too. We have to find some skulls.
Oh!
And I'm like, I remember finding the skull.
Oh, so Anna's looking for help out here. That's what's happening.
Nice. With the fashion is
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
fashion.
Yeah, the Jupiter of the Monkey brand, which is like his Rindo sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I always was a huge fan of that. Tigre punks.
Yes.
Gato Nero was another great one. There's I think a brand or a style of clothing that really fits everybody's type thing.
So I'm taking this as a yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
monochromatic was definitely like my vibe for sure. I love wearing black, and I love just kind of like that black and white vibe.
Oh, same.
Same.
There's red in this, but same.
Yeah, no, there's such a cool brand. I think.
Yeah, the style is just so great. Like even just the way that the artwork captures it.
Look
it's
at
so
his
cool.
jacket.
It's
That
so
is
cool.
I think
Would
it's
wear
got like
that
a
jacket.
piano and then like checkers at the same time, and
Yeah.
it's so amazing.
It's very nice. It's very nice. No, I the art style and the fashion for sure is like definitely one of my favorites about this game, and I wish everyone could try it out. So like if you haven't tried it out, please do.
We're looking for skulls or
Yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, there we go. There we go. There it goes. Yay! Thank you guys. It's very nice, very nice. No, but yeah, the Gato Nero brand is so cool, and I like that part of the campaign for Neo was they made actual real life Gato Nero merch. So if you haven't checked out on our Square Enix store, there's official Gato Nero merchandise that you guys can get, like plushies and bags.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we have official Gato Nero merch. So if you guys like to rep real life Gato Nero, go ahead and check out the e-store. So very nice, very nice. Yeah. As you can hear throughout the game, we're listening to like really good music. Like
yeah.
the music is super iconic, and if you guys don't know, it's by Ishimoto-san. He also did the first game, The World Ends With You, and he came back again to do the second game, and it's amazing. If you guys may not be familiar with his work, he most recently did Crisis Core. So it's
NBD.
NBD. Yeah, it's very good. And so, yeah. I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think is your favorite soundtrack from the game?
Oh,
You first.
no,
Yes.
you're the guest.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'll go first. I was kind of vibing with the chat on Twister. I honestly was.
Twister is a banger.
It's a banger.
It is.
So good.
Twister and Calling are two like
Oh,
classic.
yeah.
But in this game specifically, because of the type of music I like grew up in, like playing in bands and just the style of what I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Breaking Free affected me on a
Oh,
Okay,
that's so
okay.
good.
It is such a phenomenal track, and there's like Your Ocean is really good. Storm, Transformation, like there's just so much. The soundtrack for this game, the first games was iconic.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And this game, I couldn't believe that it was able to even like
was
rise
just
to
such
the
a follow-up.
challenge.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
What about
agree.
you?
It's hard. Yeah, Anna.
I love Calling.
Yeah.
Calling is like a classic and an oldie but a goodie, and I like that it makes its appearance again here in the game. But in terms of like the newer tracks, of course, Breaking Free is so good. I love the line in the song where it's "The world ends with me," and it's
Yeah.
like, yes, so good. I love that. So that's definitely one of my favorite tracks. And so I had a vibe playing this game, listening to the music. I would just sit in the crossing and just be like, yeah, I'm just vibing.
It
So
is
good.
one of those games where you could just leave Rindo sitting around and just vibe
And
to
just
music
hang
all
out.
day.
Yeah. Anna confessed that and there is no shame among us. She knows that I listen to our game tracks on the way here all the time. Anna was listening to this one specifically this morning. So
Oh really?
On the drive here, yeah, I was
Amazing.
like, I gotta get
She's getting
hyped.
pumped.
I gotta get pumped. I gotta play The World Ends With You soundtrack on the way here.
I love it.
It was so nice. So yeah, definitely such an iconic song track for
What
this
about the
game.
chat? What does everybody in the chat love?
Yeah.
Oh, they love it.
They love they're saying Twister. Is that what they're saying?
Transformation.
Transformation.
Breaking Free. Let's see, Deja Vu. Yeah, I love that.
Oh heck yes.
What else are they saying? Oh, Insomnia. Yes.
I like how I can see you two just leaning up. We're all in the same room, everybody. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
This is honestly like I'm seriously just gonna say this is one of my favorite streams that we've done so far. This is fantastic.
You are truly amazing. So thank you so much.
When I leave, I'm like, oh,
No.
here.
Oh, we need one more clue.
One
Yeah,
more
we can
clue.
do
One more
this.
clue.
I believe in you, Anna.
We
You
got A,
this.
B, C. We just need D.
You need D? Okay.
D, D, D. Scan the area. Let's see.
We need D?
We need D.
Okay, wait. What's that red dot? I feel like that red dot is suspicious.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're right. Yes, let's go to it. Unlucky in love. Oh, that poor girl.
Oh,
Oh, this way. This way. This way?
other way.
Other way?
Yeah.
I'm so bad with maps and directions.
Right there.
There we go.
Oh, wait, no, that was a noise. That's not a. That's not a thing. That's.
Oh.
It's
But-
a,
but,
we'll
you know,
fight. We will
we should fight it
We can
anyways.
fight. Yes. We shall go. No, it was awesome. The music is absolutely amazing. So, oh, here we go. We're fighting. We're fighting.
It feels so good when you get like these chains.
Yeah, and then drop the beat.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, if you were to hit when it says drop the beat, you get bonus damage and bonus points for it. So always try to aim for drop the beat.
You got that groove meter going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once it hits a certain level of percentage, you can whip out a very special combo. So gotta keep on doing it to bump that percentage up. So
Nicely done, Anna. Nicely
thank you,
done.
thank you, thank you.
Oh, B.
We
Gotta be.
upgraded.
We upgraded. It's so awesome. I love it. Okay, cool.
All right, let's find the. Oh,
Oh wait, maybe that was what we were supposed to do.
Yeah. Yes, let's go for it.
Like I see like Rindo's reaction. He's like, dude, I'm so amazing. He's like,
Yeah, sure, yeah. Well, that's for you.
okay, that was.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nicely done,
yeah.
Anna.
We had to kill the noise.
We just had to trust ourselves.
Oh, the little hearts. Fred's is like, I know. He's like, big brain, galaxy brain.
Yeah. Galaxy brain, extra brain.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
That was it?
Fine.
That was it.
Think this through.
That was it, I think.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, let us ikimashou to the Reaper.
Let me think
Oh,
this
back.
I feel like we're all preparing again.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the end of the stream.
Let's get that.
No.
No.
We need more. One more clue.
Which one did you not get? Let's see.
Let us see. Over here?
Oh, wait.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you get the? Yeah.
I feel like when I did this, I was having the same.
That's the thing with the World Ends With You is they have a couple of puzzles and riddles in here, and they kind of they do good. They're good. I had to actually whip out paper sometimes to be like, wait, I need to write this
Yeah,
down.
Let's track where you were going with the puzzle.
Yes. Okay.
You did that.
So you did that,
That
one. Yeah.
one. And that's really fun. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's really what's really fun is that, you know, there's a lot of elements. Yes, it's like fighting and interacting and exploring, but you also get to have the chance to really try these new puzzles out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And really challenge yourself with knowledge about the like Shibuya itself. There's a lot of fun facts that they try to quiz you on. Like, did you know about this specific thing in Shibuya, Japan? So it's really cool. And you learn about a lot about the city. So very, very nice.
Oh, Paul, I'm sorry.
I'm like so invested in Maria.
Like,
Wait,
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so we said that fashion in the song was pretty good. When, you know, did you have anything that like inspired your own personal style, like in sense of fashion or anything like that from the game?
Yeah, I think like again dressing in like all black all the time definitely. I mean, I loved Sho. I thought he was so cool, like Minamimoto, the way he would wear like just like that hood and jacket.
Yeah,
Trash man.
absolutely.
He's so cool. I just loved everything. Kind of like I like the characters really did influence me. I definitely was a skateboard kid growing up, and he definitely was like. I loved
That's
his
definitely that
aesthetic.
style.
Hey boy.
Yeah, you know, I love his aesthetic in the game. In the first game, it was just I feel like every character, I wish I could rock the outfits that they rock. You know, like Fret even here is just like it's perfect. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to rock the pearls and the cross
And the choker.
Oh, like this, like
Yeah,
this.
that's-
It'd be so amazing.
Yeah, like she was fit. Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna go absolutely out for this. So it's super cool. No, yeah, the music and the fashion definitely inspires me every single day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Constantly.
Constantly.
I want that. I want Rindo's jacket. I
do too.
Anna gave me the Rindo hoodie. She made her own Rindo hoodie and gave it to me, and we wear it all the time, Allie and I, and it's phenomenal. I'm wearing a Wicked Twister.
Yes. Look at the Wicked Twisters.
Yeah, repping this right now. I just really the fashion's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, it's awesome. So
Yeah.
it's truly amazing.
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit though. So, I know we've talked a lot about like fashion and things, but I kind of want to draw the attention back over to you personally. It's gonna happen. But no, you're a very accomplished person. Like I really feel like, seriously, you're an accomplished person. You're a writer, you're a director, you're a producer. Can you tell us about that? How does that feel?
When you say it, sounds great. No, I love storytelling, and I love being a part of the process in any way that I can. A lot of times I do it as an actor or a voice actor, but I spent a good majority of my life, Allie Miller, my partner, and I in New York doing like indie films. So funny enough, we made a short film called Eris based on Academy had named Eris based off the English translation of Aerith in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I'm not fronting here when I talk about my love and fandom, but I've produced movies before, and Allie and I were working on a couple. She's working on one of her books right now about the Spice Girls.
Go, Allie.
Coming out soon.
Allie has great taste.
And we're writing a book right now about a haunted cookbook.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Really excited we're like in final stages of the script right now.
I love that.
We love making things and creating and producing. I really love to tell stories that are things that are important to me. So expect a lot more production stuff.
Absolutely.
I expect to hear about this. I need to know.
I need to know the stuff, the stuff.
We made a TV pilot that right before the pandemic happened, so that's a whole other thing. But it was about it was like a sitcom comedy about gamers hanging out in a game store called The Game Factory. So it's just like we really love gaming and culture and like esports and Twitch, and then like we want to just make more content about it. So
I feel like that's us right now.
That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, no, it's definitely really cool and really inspiring that you guys are doing all this amazing stuff.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's fun, and I encourage anybody, if they're interested in like acting or filmmaking, storytelling, just do it in any version you can. Like just start writing something, just go shoot something with your friends on a phone and just get involved, because even if you're like holding the boom mic, which I've done tons of times, or setting up lights, it just helps to get a part of the community and to network, and people want to be a part of things that are fun and cool and compelling. So that's what I did, and I have a group of people in New York that I worked with, and we still work with to this day. So it's fun. It's great. It's one of my biggest passions is filmmaking.
Oh no, Anna, I'm sorry, I just have to do this. I'm sorry, friend.
It's okay, Anna. You're still in this. You still got this. I believe
I gotta drop the beat a little harder. No. Don't worry, we'll do this.
Sorry, we got a Phoenix down,
No,
right?
we're okay.
Come on.
We believe in you, Anna. We're here for you.
This is actually intense right now.
It is. Let's go. Hey, yeah, let's go.
See, I told you got this, Anna. We're here for you. We're supporting you right
Yes,
now.
the power of friendship.
Yes.
No, it's amazing. And the more you progress throughout the game, the more pins that you get. And it's super cool to see all the pin designs and like mix and match to see which one is your own personal style. So it's amazing. There's over 300 pins that you can collect in this game.
Whoa.
So gotta catch them all, yeah?
I do. You know what I love about this game too? That I should have said was the what is it called? The catch 'em.
Oh, the little pin game, right?
No, like the monster battling thing they have in this game on the phone. What is it called?
Oh, yes, chat, help us.
Gosh, why is the name?
Oh, Fango.
Like that was just so brilliant. I love Fango. I want a real life Fango, like a
The world that's the new version.
So this is what do you think would happen to
You
us?
did it, Anna.
We
See,
did
you
it.
made it through.
We did it. Oh, what's gonna eat? Oh, what's happening? Oh, the truck.
Just love it. So that art style shift is so seamless.
Yeah.
Is it too late to quit?
Absolutely.
We've said it many times. I'm gonna keep saying it as long as I can.
love that. Yeah, and I'll call the devs
Oh
for
no,
help.
it feels a little unsafe. Uh-oh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
What the?
Hey, did you do that?
Oh.
Because it definitely
Oh,
wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
What's gonna happen?
So, Zeta weak.
Like that's
It's a vibe. That is a whole outfit that I
Right?
would wear. I would
So that a week.
one of the greatest written characters of all video game history.
I love his
Those are the best
obsession with
equations you can
with
raise,
math.
you know?
And your days are numbered. Oh, so good.
The number puns and equate, it's just phenomenal.
Oh,
What did he say?
I love it. I don't remember if it was this game or the first game, but there was a moment where he was just going off on pi.
Yeah.
Oh, on pi.
Players?
I love his new outfit too. Like,
Yeah.
it's so cool, so
trash.
edgy. His vibe, it's amazing. His jewelry, rocking it.
Doesn't matter.
Ah, there he is. He's one of my favorite characters, so I'm
Yeah.
like so happy we got to see him. There he
If
is.
it's the latter, then you're getting compact.
Yeah.
I know, I was about to say.
File.
Let's go. The drip.
Anna just worked to get to that moment, and I'm proud of her.
I like how he just randomly was like, "You guys need help? I guess I will help you."
Worthless trash.
Larry is.
Shoot here.
All right, so I definitely want to layer in one more question for you, which is, do you have any tips for any aspiring voice actors out there? Like, if you were in your shoes, what do you wish someone could have told you?
I really, when I was starting out, it was back in May.
Back in the day.
But there really, I mean, I say this all the time, and any voice actor will point you to this resource. It's iwannabeavoiceactor.com, which was by the legendary D. Bradley Baker has this website where it has just a compilation of all the resources you could ever ask for and imagine. Highly recommend going there. But there wasn't a lot of resources when I was starting out, and so it really was just kind of immersing yourself in as much as you could, like watching performances and getting behind a microphone and just trying things. I spent countless hours just like trying different characters and creating characters that nobody will ever hear. Just like
When you were pre-med?
Yeah. Oh man. But just to figure out what my voice was and what the things that make me tick are. Getting in an acting class is really helpful.
Yeah.
Performing in theater, community theater, your local theaters, and really treating this like you would any other art craft. And I know it seems like we're just saying lines and things.
No,
but
no.
there is a craft to acting, and you can study it, and you can understand things that will help you, like toolkits, the various different acting styles. So a good acting coach is phenomenal. And if you're specifically interested in voice acting, I'm only plugging this because I wish this was there when I was there, but I have a podcast.
Yes,
Points
of
of
course.
Experience podcast.
Yes, please plug.
I can't take all the credit. There's people like Crispin Freeman who had his voice acting mastery, and even Rob Paulson had Talking Tunes, but like just hearing other people's stories and how they got started is very helpful, and I think it's inspiring if you're pursuing a very competitive career like acting.
Extremely, yeah.
So just not that it's like there's no like do this, become voice actor.
no, there's no path.
Everybody has their own way of doing it, and I think the benefit you get of hearing other people's stories is the validation that there isn't this. You can really do your own thing and create a career in this industry, and with YouTube and the various social medias, there's so many, Twitch, there's so many ways of getting in front of an audience. So just create, make stuff with your friends, tell stories, be a part of other people's stories, and be a good collaborator, because all of this, just like we're sitting here, nothing is done alone, and a rising tide raises all ships.
Yeah.
So that's what I gotta say.
That is amazing.
That is really awesome.
Good answer.
So good. Don't follow your dreams.
Yes.
Don't give up.
And with the power of friendship, you can do anything.
Anything. Yeah, it takes a lot of hard work, I'm sure, and just I'm sure there will be a lot of hurdles, but don't let them get you down.
Don't let them get you down.
I mean, a good anecdote is like a lot of people when they saw me come in this, it was like kind of the first video game that I was in that was of popularity, but I had been doing this for years, doing like commercials and promos and radio and animation and on-camera stuff. But because of the profile that I got from doing this, people were like, "Oh, this is like you just started acting." It's like,
You're like, no.
You're like, no.
Got into training and practice and all that stuff. So nothing. I know a lot of people look like overnight successes, but that's very rare, and we see that a lot in social media. Like people just got a career like that. It's a small percentage. Work hard, follow your dreams, and be in love with this and the process, because the majority of the career in the entertainment industry is the process. You spend so much time auditioning and not working.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just like a bonus when you get paid for it.
Well, and that's a testament to you too, because you grew up like myself and Anna, you grew up a fan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
look, you are living proof of this.
Yeah.
Pat yourself on the back.
It really, like, when I walked in this office, they showed me around. It's like, it was like, I was
Tour
telling-
guides.
I feel like I shouldn't be here right now. There's like that fan part of me where it's like, this was like a huge part of my life, and I loved video games and like Square Enix stories so much that it just was so cool to be here and be a part of all this. I really hope if anybody watching is like, they want to pursue their dreams, that it's inspiring. Like I literally had to like fight my way through this industry and work really hard, but this was like a dream for me, and I'm getting to be a part of dreams. So, anything's possible. Just work hard and be a good person.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's been a dream come true, and it's really, I'm so happy for you and all your accomplishments. And
you too. Oh, guys, right? You've been here for how long? You said?
I recently hit my 1 year here at Square, so it was really nice. Like you, Paul, I was such a big fan of the company, and I grew up with all these games, and especially The World Ends With You. I played it in middle school, and I was like, all these personal memories, and honestly, we just wanted to do this game justice because it's a dream come true. Now being able to work on this title and show the love and appreciation as fans as well. And I live the best life every single day, working on all these fantastic games, just like this one. So it's amazing.
It's such a beautiful thing to be a part of things that had an effect on you or
Yeah.
are affecting so many people. I mean, I just know the fandom for this game is so strong, and people like.
Such a good fandom.
It's so
Such a good
nice.
fandom.
Go
Like,
to
shout out to the
Tui Nation.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm always looking at their tags and seeing the hype around them.
So
and
wholesome.
so wholesome. You guys are so wholesome.
Every time I get to meet fans at conventions or anywhere, it's just the most endearing people who really love this series, and I just, that I got to be a part of it, and that, meeting me has some sort of connection with your love of this game. It's like, now I'm with you. Like, I love him too. Like, I like this guy too. So, but it's just so great to meet everybody and just what wonderful people. It's a testament to how good that first game was in the writing and the type of people that it influences, and it shapes people in a certain way.
Well, that's even to speak to me too. Like Anna, I know we talked about Anna's career too, but I've been here almost 5 years.
Let's go.
No, please, I am old and wise now. But I gotta say, it's just having moments like these are such a highlight every single time that we're able to just like meet and see how we impact people and talk with people. So really, Paul, we're just so happy that you're here.
Oh my gosh. What has been both of your favorite?
Boy. You're turning this interview around.
What has been both of your favorite parts about either like working here or working on this game specifically? Either one. Like, what's been just like surprise?
I know Anna wasn't here for this. I think I was really, really excited just going deep back in time on this. But I think honestly now this is the most exciting moment for me because we're able to talk with you and have you here, and that's just such a huge moment, I think, just for the fans and for Anna. But I think career-wise, I'm gonna echo Anna. It's just like, look, my sad girl story was, I thought I was going to be a lawyer, so I don't know what happened there, but now it's like I feel like I have fun every single day. Every single time I'm doing something for this company, it's just such a great feeling.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not just saying that; I genuinely enjoy it.
Heck yeah. Amazing.
No.
All right, Anna's turn.
I'm still fairly young in my career, but like Megan, I came from a completely different background. I was a teacher, and then I hopped over into the gaming industry because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna live my childhood dream of working in the video games because I love Square Enix, and this was my dream company. And there's so many like awesome moments, but I would say this one because The World Ends With You. All my coworkers, all my team knows that I love Kingdom Hearts, and the world is with you. So very near and dear to my heart. And so it's like my child in me is like so giddy, and it's just super cool. And the fact that every day I work on like really cool titles that I grew up with is like insane. So it's honestly a dream come true.
I'm getting so emotional. Like I
know.
feel it in this room right now. I don't know if the chat can feel it, but we're getting deep in our
getting deep.
feelings. Look at this, Paul. You've made us all emotional.
And I'm sure a lot of the chat can relate. And even if you're not familiar with The World Ends With You, this game has made such a big impact to the community and all its fans, and even us employees and actors in the game. It just left its mark, and we just wanted to take a moment and really show the attention that it truly, truly deserves. And lots of love and care and dedication was put into this stream with lots of people behind the scenes from all over the world. We worked really, really hard on this. So yeah, it was just a great time all around.
I know. I mean, we're having so much fun today, and unfortunately, it's time. We do got to wrap up, everybody. But I feel like that's a good place to leave off on.
It is,
We're leaving with
absolutely.
such a good, wholesome feeling.
We got show in our crew.
Yes.
And this is just the beginning, guys. So, if you have not tried playing The World Ends With You, do check it out because
50% off.
50% off on Steam, and this is just the beginning. The game clocks in about 60 hours if you do all the side quests and completionist missions. It can go 60 or above. But if you're interested in only doing the main story quests, it's about 35 hours. So yeah, good stuff, and it's really, really packed. Yeah, so
Sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a great time.
Hey, 50% off on Steam. I do think that's a great.
That's so dope.
Yeah, and yeah, do check it out. There is also a demo if you are interested.
Yeah, if you want to just try it out.
Yeah, it covers the first 2 hours of the game. So, check it out. Let us know what you guys think. And yeah, we'll be here chilling.
We'll all continue looking at each other.
We're just gonna stay here for 60 hours
We'll stay
straight
here
and
forever.
beat the game right now.
Yeah.
Yes, with chat watching us.
Yeah. Gosh.
No, but it's been absolutely so much fun.
This has been so special.
We thank everyone who's come and watched us, TUI Nation, people who are watching on Twitch, people who are watching on Steam, new fans, other Square Enix fans, our team, Paul. We just want to
Paul, biggest round of applause for Paul today for joining us.
Thank you. You made another childhood dream of mine come true. And shout out to like everybody who look at this art for that's all around. This is so cool.
Shout out to creative.
And everybody who made this possible. I know it means so much to people to see love for the series. And I do my part, but it's so awesome when we see just cool opportunities like this to celebrate this series. And I just know that the community out there, fans of mine who come up and they're just I'm so happy to see more Neo stuff. So this is so cool.
Yes. So we hope you guys have such a wonderful
have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful day. I hope you take this good feeling we gave you at the end here and you just enjoy life.
Amazing.
We'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.